Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Horn of the Abyss campaigns. Today we are going to start campaign number 1, so let's go new game, campaign Horn of the Abyss, and the first one is called Under the Jolly Roger. This is a story of one pirate, mostly known as Jeremy Albatross. He never loses heart and is assured that luck will always shine upon him, even when his beloved black unicorn is lost in a catastrophe and he ends up on a desolate island without a chance to escape. Even then, he doesn't lose hope. This campaign has 3 scenarios. Scenario number 1 is a small map called Pirates and Palms. Jeremy has been shipwrecked and has washed up on an unknown island. To complete this scenario, capture an abandoned fort and build it into a castle. Jeremy will be limited to level 6, but will transfer to the next scenario. We can choose between a basic pathfinding, 1 attack skill, or 5 crewmates. All 3 of those are good, because we will have some desert on this map. But it will not be so necessary during the whole campaign, and we can level up, I think, only to level 18 even at the very end. So not having pathfinding might give you a slot for something else you might want. So up to you. It's not bad. It's not absolutely necessary either. +1 attack skill sounds like not enough, but Jeremy starts with a cannon, which is a new thing in this expansion pack, and +1 attack skill does help. Every single point in the attack skill will help make your cannon OP. The 5 crewmates help, of course, at the beginning, but the cannon will last you forever. So I will go with the +1 attack skill. And then the difficulty, of course. I don't know if you can finish all the campaigns and all the scenarios on the impossible difficulty, but I think at least this first one should be doable. It's more or less a tutorial, so I will go for the impossible wherever I can. And if not possible, I'll restart, or maybe you can let me know in advance which ones are not doable if there are such scenarios. Okay, so that's that. Let's begin. Licentious life of a pirate. Horizonless sea over, the creaking ship and the wishing salty wind. The young pirate Jeremy Albatross relishes it, until one day he finds himself at the death's door. A doomed path it was, or a chain of eventualities? Desperately trying to lose the chase of Erathians, Jeremy leads Black Unicorn, his caravel, right into the heart of a storm. He put his trust in the fortune and was in complete denial of the fact that these humongous, tempestuous waves may overturn the ship and send it into the Davy Jones's locker. However, the fortune smiled on Jeremy, though not exactly in the way he would prefer. The ship cannoned into the rocks and got a massive hole. It was impossible to repair the damage. However, the crew managed to haul Black Unicorn up to the nearest land and abandon it on the inshore reefs. At least, Jeremy Albatross is alive, as well as a good quarter of his crew and his faithful mate Beatrice. The golden beach of an unknown island, blue sky over their heads, and green sea lasting up and beyond the horizon. A new adventure awaited them. Nice. So as you can see, the text in the video is not narrated and it goes way too fast, so I had to screenshot it and read it out loud for you just like this. Hopefully I can do that every time. And now let's read also the text over here. I could hear the crashing waves as I sat on the sand gazing at my left leg. It was bare, unlike the right one. My left boot had drowned in the shipwreck. This would not do. I'd have to find some sandals or something. My pistol was to the right of me, full of water and therefore useless. Should any threat appear on the horizon, my saber would be my only hope. Fortunately, it was one mighty fine blade, and all the way from Regna. It had tasted plenty of enemy blood. A nearby voice broke the silence. We managed to hunt down everything the sea didn't wash away. I turned to see my first mate Patrice. Though he was in his 40s, that old soul still possessed great skill and clarity of thought. Patrice sat down beside me and gazed sorrowfully at the debris of the black unicorn, which drifted in pieces on the ocean tides. Soon it would wash away entirely, leaving no trace of its existence. "Are we full on grub?" I asked, hoping to get clear on our situation. "Enough for a week, maybe." Heck, it may be for the best that not so many lads survived the crash, grumbled my first mate. Alright, so this is the part where I normally show you the game plan and the map and everything, and I will continue doing so because quite a few people like that, and there is not much in terms of walkthroughs on the internet, on the web, as far as I could see, at least Googling for 5 minutes. So yeah, I will be showing you the map and the plan just like you are used to. If you don't want to see that, you can skip it. There's probably somebody who will put the timestamps in the comments, so feel free to do so. Alright, so the password should be the same, right? Can't even write a password. Alright, so as you can see, it's a very small map, and it has a part in the ocean, then a desert shore, well, a beach of sorts, I guess, and a lot of swamp right there. Your task is to get to this town called Utopia, which you can do by going with Jeremy over here. Probably get the witch's hut bonus, fight the lizard man, then go up, and so on over here. Go maybe to the Fountain of Youth, to the rally flag, and over there. It should take you less than 7 days, which is what you have if you want to capture a town that is not yours. Now, what else is there to do? Not much. You can, if you want to, probably go for the nymph waterfall over here and get some reinforcements, but don't spend too much time because, you know, it will be tight to get there in 7 days, I guess. You can go into the witch's hut because there will be logistics there. It's hard-coded as far as I can say, so take that either now or maybe later, depending on whether you want to level up offense and artillery as soon as possible. You should level up artillery because it gives your cannon a very big boost. At least that's my recommendation. And after that, do whatever you like. You need to build a castle, right? Where does it say so? Yeah. Build it into a castle. So you'll just need wood and ore, and you can get more in here in the warehouse of ore and in the warehouse of wood. For that you will need to go through the quest cards, which will basically require you to kill some units, I think, the ogres and the wolf riders, maybe something else. Other than that, just pick up all the power-ups, like the Star Axis here, the Garden of Revelation, the Magic School, or the School of Magic, I mean, this Marletto Tower, the Mercenary Camp, and I think that's probably all there is, unless I'm mistaken, and there is a School of War somewhere, but I can't see it. There is one hidden thing over here, the Several of Zealots. 9 of them are guarding a Pandora box, which would give you +2 knowledge and expert water magic, which is nice, and I would totally take it. However, I can't see a way how to get a boat. So, I think that's there just for debug purposes of the map makers, I guess, and nothing for the actual players. Yeah. You will not be able to build much in the town, and in the whole campaign you will not be able to do much. You will have only the this type of town, and I think also the fortress towns. So leveling up, let's say, wisdom and schools of magic is not necessary. You can get level 4, I think, at the maximum, and only in the last scenario. So if you want to go wisdom, I would recommend to take it on level 12 in the next scenario, and then level it up in the last one. But you don't have to. Jeremy can do with a lot of different skills in the might department, and it's a short campaign as well, so you can totally do it as you want, and he will come back in campaign number 2, and you'll be able to rebuild his skill tree from scratch. Alright, so that's more or less the game plan. Of course, to get more units you should go for the frigate and for more frigates over here, and so on and so forth. And you have noticed that we have lost all the resources. So regardless whether you start on easy or on impossible, you will have 0 resources no matter what. Alright, so that's that. Give me a moment, I'll restart the game and be right back. Alright, we are back. Let's do this. We start with a cannon, no magic book, and 8 pirates and 10 crewmates. Alright, I will go also for the nymphs probably, so let's take some resources from over there. The crate doesn't give anything. And over here, maybe the 500 will be enough to actually get some reinforcements. Hey Captain, take a look, a lad yelled, beckoning to us. A waterfall cascaded down a rocky cliff surrounded by stone statues of women. I'm no mage, but I sensed a magical presence here. It didn't take long before I remembered the magical creatures from the plane of water known as nymphs. Ragnan mages summoned them frequently for their own purposes. We might have allies in this god-forsaken place, I said, smiling. What do you mean? Patris asked. Did you ever see those Ragnan mages walking around in the company of female water spirits? It wasn't their good looks that got them all those beautiful women. Those little darlings are nymphs. Somebody told me that they came into this world from the plane of water when Ragnan mages opened the portal there, I said, hopping on one leg. I desperately needed to find some footwear. What makes you think they're going to help us? You don't look like a mage to me, Patris said skeptically. Patris, just calm down, I grinned. Even if my charming smile doesn't convince them, a few coins will do the trick. We've got coins? Asked Patris in surprise. Yes, we do. We just picked up a campfire which had, 500 gold coins. So, actually, we don't need any money for that, but it's a good joke. So you can go here, and we'll do some 1 stacks, just like that. Okay, and now we are going to go for that, maybe even for this treasure chest. I mean, why not? Get a level, hopefully it will not be too much. And I don't think we'll go for the crypt. That can wait for later. Alright, end the turn. And as you can see, we will be eliminated until we capture a town. We were fighting our way through the dense, boggy jungle. I stepped carefully, trying not to cut my left foot. Dang it, when will I find myself some footwear? I could, of course, demand someone in the crew to lend me one of their boots. Who's the captain here anyway? But I didn't want to test the battered morale of our small squad for no reason. I have to be an example to the lads. I have to show them that I, their bold captain, don't feel a thing stepping on these accursed thorny lianas. Listen, Patris, why the heck would the Rathians build an outpost here? I asked, trying to distract myself from the pain in my feet and from worries about whether the last spike had been poisonous. They were exploring actively once, roaming across the seas, searching for new lands. Then the war with Eofol and Nion broke out. Griffonheart urgently called back many of the garrisons. Anyone left behind was forgotten. Then, after the war, everyone was busy restoring the kingdom and dealing with the elves and necromancers. It was obvious that my first mate was about to give me another history lesson. Why do you know all of that so well? I wasn't always a pirate, Captain, answered Patrice with a grin. By the way, there's another spike where you're about to step. Thanks, but I saw it already. I grumbled, barely avoiding the spike and placing my foot in a safe spot at the last moment. Do you mean to say that there may be Erathian soldiers over here? Feigning optimism, Patrice replied. If they weren't killed by the local barbarians, they may have become pirates or smugglers. This strait is a lively place after all. Alright, we have 6 days. Let's pick up a lot of experience, or do I want to pick up gold? No, I want experience as soon as possible. The archery is actually a good skill, but we will have 3 skills very soon, and I want to level up the artillery as soon as possible, right? The advanced artillery gives the hero control of the ballista, defense towers, and the cannon. I mean, basic gives us as well, but it also gives the ballista a 75% chance to inflict double damage, and the ballista shoots twice. The cannon inflicts double damage and inflicts additional damage to fortifications. Yeah, so I do want that. We will be fighting with pirates who would benefit from the archery, but they have also no melee penalty, I think. Not exactly sure about that. I do want that artillery, okay? It will help us a lot. And we could go there, but I will skip it for now. And we could go there as well for an axe and a treasure chest. And that would help as well. Only 5 to 9 mummies. I mean, that will lose us like half a day. I'm really not sure if that's doable, but 5 to 9 mummies is definitely doable. So maybe we can, save here as triple Y. And if we fail, we can reload from here. So let's go and see what we can do. So first, I want to push them this way, and then I want to protect them here. And look at that, isn't that beautiful? There, there, and there. So now everybody is nicely protected, and we don't have to actually do anything because our cannon already does so much. Look at that. Bam. No losses, okay. And now we get an extra attack skill, which is nice. Extra 2 attack skill, I mean. And we don't get this just yet because we are still on the sand. So next turn, only 1,000, but it will give us access to tactics. Now having tactics is very good actually. I wasn't even planning on getting tactics, but for the future it would help so much. So let me get tactics. That was totally unplanned. I was going for the logistics or maybe scouting or maybe leadership. But tactics, I think, will help a lot, so let's take that. And now next, we could take the logistics now, and I think we must, because otherwise we will not make it into the town. The logistics only gives 5% on the basic level, unlike in the Shadow of Death or the normal Heroes game. In Horn of the Abyss it was nerfed. Instead of 10, 20 and 30%, it gives 5, 10 and 20. But it's still worth taking, I think, especially in single player. Alright, now we will have to go through here. Pack of Lizardmen, the co-creatures do not have any penalty on the swamp. They of course do on sand. But as soon as we get on the swamp, it should be better. So pack of lizard men, I think all this is fine. Let's go and have a look. An arrow whistled within inches of my ear. Patris jumped behind a tree just in time as I quickly followed suit. "It's a trap," yelled one of our boys. Thanks, I understood that this wasn't a welcoming party. Squinting, I managed to spot our culprits hidden in the undergrowth. They looked like lizards dressed in loincloths. The lizard men were standing ready with their bows, obviously not here for negotiations. And they kill 11 of our guys. Hopefully we don't have to lose so many. So let's... we don't need... we don't need to go here with all of them. I will just defend the nymphs, I guess, and push all of these forward or something like that. Maybe they will then go after the ones without the penalty. So let's start the combat. Maybe we'll even get morale. Can we get morale? Yes, we can. So look like that. Okay, perfect. So speed 6. Okay, so you go first and you will be blocked. And maybe one more morale? No. And you should defend, right? Exactly. And then we kill the last one. Nice. And you have speed 6, you have speed 5. So you can wait. And they kill these and these, which is perfect. And then we kill the ones that have the highest speed. And you can't get there anyway. So I think you'll just defend, okay? And then we can block them and block them again. You defend again. And we shoot the 1, wait, and shoot the 4. See, and now we lost only 3 of them instead of a lot more. Very nice. Alright, now we can go and get a bonus over there, I was about to say. But first, let's read some story. We walked through the jungle slowly but steadily. We sent an agile sea dog in front to warn us of any ambushes. The local folk had already shown us their hospitality. "Captain, Captain," the sea dog was running towards us, his hands and legs bloody. "Report immediately. Is there an ambush up there?" "A fort," announced the pirate, catching his breath. "There's a fort to the north, Captain, with some of them bloody gnolls inside." "A fort?" "Here, in these godforsaken lands?" I said, astounded. "Probably the old Irafian outpost," surmised Patris. "In the days of old King Griffinheart, such outposts were built on pretty much any habitable island." "Interesting," I said aloud. I put my hand on the sea dog's shoulder. "You wrap those wounds and rest a while. You've done well. We'll continue toward the fort and kindly ask the gnolls to find another place to settle." Yeah, that's what we will do. Do not go anywhere else. We need to continue. It's already day 3 and we haven't moved that much, so please do continue as quickly as you can, okay? So next turn, we only have 4 days. It might be very tight. It might be very tight. We do not do anything there, I think. We just continue through here, through there. And we must continue even further. "Captain, come here, quick!" Patris called excitedly. I approached my mate and found him on his knees, examining something on the wet ground. He was positively beaming, which was very odd. Patris is not the type who greets you with a wide smile on his face. "There are wagon traces here, Captain," he explained. "Somewhere on this island there are people or creatures smart enough to use wagons." "Good news indeed," I agreed. "We'll have to carefully scout the island once we're set up here. Something tells me we have plenty of adventures ahead." Yeah, I tend to agree. I think there is the thing we are looking for. We might not have enough time left. So this is plus 400 movement, so I'm not sure if this is even necessary, but let's do it like this, and then we need to go that way, and then down again, and then this way. I will not even fight the wolf raiders anyway. Do not stop for the nymph waterfall either. I think we should have enough time. We can probably even flag the nymph waterfall. I'll save and see if that can be done. So 2 more days. Yeah, 1 and 2. It is doable. It is doable, but just in case, let's do this. I mean a save, and then that. Okay. Pick that up. Go for another level up maybe. And we can get air magic. Now, having air magic would give us mass haste, and since we already have the tactics, having air magic would be really good. I mean, we will not get it in this scenario, because we are limited to level 6. But for the future, I think we can use it even more than we can use mass slow. I don't know. Expert artillery would also be great, because the cannon does triple damage and has a 100% chance to do double damage, you know, to other things. But I think taking a tactics plus air magic combo is just too good to ignore. I mean, assuming that there is a haste here, which I don't know yet, but let's assume we can get our hands on haste, if nowhere else than through a scholar and a hero that can teach haste, right? So let's take the basic air magic. And this, together with maybe archery, or maybe, I don't know what exactly yet, will be practically our maximum skill set. Okay, I think I'm happy. Playing without the earth magic will be refreshing for a change, I guess. So let's go here. Take that pile of wood, we'll need it eventually, and on day 7 we can indeed get into Utopia. Alright, so this looks fine. There are some knolls over there, right? So we should be fine. It truly was an Arathian outpost. The basic structure was still intact, but the walls were worn down and overgrown with swamp vegetation. It would need a complete overhaul. The current inhabitants cared little about such niceties. Is nicety a word? I don't know. Modest creatures, these gnolls were. Smoke coiled upward from somewhere deep inside the fort, likely a cooking fire. I hate to spoil someone's dinner. Suddenly, a huge gnoll emerged right in front of me from a hole in the wall. His neck and body were covered in strange rings and bones, and he was wielding a large club made out of bone from a huge animal. "Arr," growled the gnoll. "Delighted to meet you, sir. I'm Jeremy," I answered cheerfully. "Una aber dun Aber it is then." Got it, I ain't deaf," I replied, the crew chuckling behind me. The lads were enjoying our little conversation. But then the gnoll let out a whining sound and raised his club. What a pity. We could have been such great friends. Needless to say, this stupid creature didn't have time to realize anything, and with one loud bang, my pistol had already sunk a bullet in his skull. I need to figure out how to call this guy, because I don't want to pronounce this name all the time, so let's call him Abby. Okay, Abby. Abby fell to the ground with a sizable hole in his head. "Onward, no quarter," I commanded. Yeah, here we go. Bam. 3 guys dead, but we don't have to kill them, so let's first use our tactics, just like this. Perfect, and then we have 2 nymphs that can, you know, lure them closer. Something like that. Everybody else waits. We of course use our cannon because that does the most damage. Nice, and then we can just go simply away because we really don't need to do anything else. Bam! Alright, archery comes again. Do I want it? How much? 10%. I want the advanced logistics first, I guess. Yeah, and the next level, if we can, I would like either logistics or artillery or anything else. I mean, whatever you give me, it's fine, okay? Whatever you give me, it's fine. We have more of these girls here, and the only thing we can build is a marketplace. That's a shame, because I really wanted to get a mage guild. For that, we would need more gold, okay? Do I need the mage guild? The marketplace for anything? I don't think so. I just need more money to build a mage guild. We get 500 from a town hall, right? And the only thing we can build here is a shack. We can upgrade the nymph after we have a fort, and that's about it. So I will not build a marketplace. Let's go get some money, shall we? How much for you? I can take 14 with me. I don't think we need more. We do have already 8 attack skill, and that means that our cannon does a lot of damage, which is great. We could even go for lots of serpent flies, potentially. I mean, depending on how many there are. It would give me access to a treasure chest. So I don't know how many there are. Let's give it a try. And go straight here, right? I mean, if it's 20, it's probably okay. If it's 49, we might be in trouble. But I just don't know, so let's try it and see what happens, okay? There was a loud stir coming from the jungle. Fueled by curiosity, some of the crew and I went to investigate. As we moved in closer, the sound seemed to be coming towards us. I was about to command the group to turn around when suddenly a barrage of mosquitoes flew out of the jungle, each the size of a gull. I barely managed to unsheath my saber. Okay, it's 26, which is doable. So let's protect... Actually, I don't even know who to protect. They will go after the cannon later. Let's put them here. He can't reach me just yet. I could go also the other way. But they are going to go first, right? So, yeah, fine. Let's start the combat. Okay, I could go here, and that would leave this guy, you know, over here somewhere, and he can't then go. Yeah, so let's do that. Wait a moment. The other ones all waited? Yeah, the other ones all waited, so that's nice. I will therefore move over here and just make sure that they stay right there. Exactly. And now we can just defend with all of these. Kill 1, 2, 3 and once more. And you can defend as well, please. And now how many? 2 to 4, okay. Let's start with this guy, killed 3. How much damage? I didn't see that. Okay, so you can kill 1 to 3. So killing 2 is just about right. Then you can kill, I don't know, the one that still goes, right? Or can they? They cannot reach me, so maybe I can kill this one so that he can finish them off, right? Like this. Oh, nice. And then the cannon can kill them or them, so I could potentially even kill them. Nice. 2 to 4 and 5. Bam. We lost 1, which we didn't have to, honestly. But it is what it is. I think these are acceptable losses. And we can go for more money this time, because we need to build that Mage Guild level 1, right? Exactly. And getting our hands on the Ring of Suppression, which is a new artifact in Horn of the Abyss, is superb. -1 enemy morale will completely eliminate random morale on the neutral stacks. Unless it's like Minotaur Kings or whatever. But it's a perfect thing to have. And I know that many of you, if not all of you, know everything about Horn of the Abyss in the meantime, but I will try to at least highlight every now and then what's new in this expansion pack. So this artifact, a very, very good artifact, is new. All right, take some more wood, +8. And now we need to go back and buy a spellbook. Next turn. I was standing on the overgrown walls of the Arafian fort, observing my surroundings with my spyglass. Such an invaluable tool. I'm damn lucky if it didn't sink with the ship. The island was much larger than I had originally assumed. It stretched far to the east, fading off in the distant haze. This place would be great for raids. We'd just have to set everything up nice and tidy, repair the outpost, build some roads, and tame the local cannibals and other ABs. I also found a new pair of high boots. No idea where those brainless gnolls found them, but they fit me perfectly. "Hey Jeremy, how are you finding this place?" yelled Patris from below. We went through the gnoll supplies and found some food and drinking water. "There's even a well over here." "It's a nice place," I replied. "My ship is on the bottom of the sea, so I was going to have to become a land rat anyway. What do you think about that?" "Yep, I was about to suggest we drop anchor here," laughed Patris, scratching his chin. "But look, this whole place is unprepared. If the gnolls attacked, we'd be slaughtered. That's why we need a real fortress with impregnable walls, traps, and strategically placed turrets," I replied, stowing my spyglass in its leather case. "The problem is finding the stone and wood to do all that. I doubt there's much trade here. Captain, I suggest we scout the surroundings. If there are smugglers in the area, then surely they lose some of their goods once in a while, and some goblins may very well use those goods to build shelters and such. There's plenty of material here, you just have to look sharp." Feeling inspired, I descended down the old cracked stone ladder. I was afraid it would reduce to dust under my new boots, to be honest. Patris came down too, startling me with a question. "Captain, what are we gonna call our fortress?" "Utopia," I said with a smile. "Very good, I like the name." Let's go inside and buy a spellbook. And we do get haste immediately and slow as well. So that's pretty nice. The only thing missing now is like summon boat and shield and bless maybe. But having haste and slow immediately is pretty cool. You can also see that we cannot research new spells like you are used to maybe from multiplayer. In the single player, this is not allowed. You can see it by a different kind of sprite. Yeah, anyway. This is what we are stuck with. We do have enough money for some reinforcements, and let's be honest, we'll probably need them, so let's take it. We cannot build a tavern, so no new heroes. There goes my plan about trying to hire a hero to teach us haste. But maybe we'll find a tavern on the map. I don't know, actually. If not, then, yeah, restarting for haste would not be such a bad idea. But it's not necessary. Nothing is necessary. Remember, this is a tutorial campaign, right? Whatever you can get to get better is of course nice, but you don't need much. Okay, so I want to go to the warehouse of wood and warehouse of ore, but maybe first I should get my hands on more pirates over here. How much money do we get per turn? 1,000. I don't think we can... Yeah, the spyglass is also nice. Maybe I should go and first fight some crewmates for the last level, right? We need about 1,000 experience to get level 6, and I think we'll get it right here. Okay, next turn. There's more money for me here. Is 1,000 enough to hire all these guys here? I'm not sure. We also don't need to do that. So let's go and fight the pack of crewmates. We came upon human footprints in the sand. With high hopes, we followed the path, eventually finding a smuggler's hideout. They were unloading something from a boat when they spotted us. They appeared startled, but their sabers came out quickly. "Captain, don't kill them all," whispered Patrice. "Just kill the hot-headed ones, and maybe the others will join you." Alright, so let's try to kill the hot-headed ones then. Of course we'll let our cannon do most of the fighting, I believe. I could haste myself, I don't need to. Yeah, that will do. Just defend for now. And kill the 2. Now try to go up, if possible. Yeah, pretty much. GG! Cannon for the win. Get the spyglass, and we'll flag this. And we could even hire them, and let me hire them, you know, why not? We can get some more money right over here, so why not? Next turn. Our fears were justified. Late last night, a mob of gnolls and goblins armed with swords and blowpipes approached Utopia. Someone from our group fired a musket shot, and the terrified mob scattered into the forest. The locals weren't properly organized to attack last night, but sooner or later they will gather their courage. The sooner we raise our defenses, the better. Okay, only 1,000, unfortunately. But maybe I can already go here. We do have only basic tactics, so I would need upgraded nymphs for such a thing. Yeah, okay, maybe we can continue with the Oceanids over here. They maybe protect some nice spell. So let's give it a try. This is a nice thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I will this time just protect everybody because I don't want any losses whatsoever. 1 stacks around them like this, and maybe we could even have done it like, nah, that's fine. So start the combat, and let's slow them down. I don't know how many the cannon will kill. Quite a few. And they cannot morale, so I think I'm happy with this, right? I don't need to do anything else. Now even less, right? Excellent. So we lost only 1, which is perfect, and we'll go there to maybe get some nice spell. And marketplace only after I get some more wood, maybe over there, and we will have more pirates in that direction. So many good things to happen. I like it. Bless is definitely something we need. Nothing in the skeleton. A little bit over there, and most importantly more pirates. Yep, 15 pirates right now. That's what I call an army. So how much do we need? We need 20 of each plus 5,000 gold. Yeah, we need a lot. How are we doing on time? I think we can finish this in one episode, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can. We still need that level 6, so let's start over here. There's nothing else. I will get these later. We do get some extra there. Why not? 60 is fine. And then we go after the wolf raiders, I think, immediately. So they are in 3 stacks. And rather dangerous, I'd say. So you can both go right there, and the wolf raider paused already. So the wolf raider will go after them. That's fine. And we can even bring them closer, I guess. Oh, wow, that's nice. Over there, so that they go even further back. And that allows us to basically save everyone, right? So who will we kill first? Like them, right? And then 3 to 8, that's nice. Wait for it. Kill the whole stack, defend. They are still here, that's fine. And I think I'll kill this one. Didn't happen. Because this guy can be killed easily like that. And this one will not kill the cannon, right? The cannon has 250 health, so it's basically like an angel or like a titan with a good enough attack skill. It's really a good unit. So I think we can basically finish the job right now. Yeah, and only lost 2. So this is a new structure on the adventure map as well, a junk man. We can trade artifacts for stuff, but I definitely don't want to get rid of my artifacts, so we will not be doing that. Alright, next turn. And now we need to get some money, of course, some spell power for sure, and the lizard warriors. I would like to upgrade my nymphs before I go there. Pack of Ogre Magi, though, is doable, I would say. So maybe we start here. I don't know who wants which units to die. I think the other ones want the Iron Golems to die. I don't remember which one is which. So these guys most likely need the Iron Golems to die. You know what? Let's just kill both of them. We also need to go there. Before I forget. So, next turn. I was sitting near the campfire last night and realized that 2 weeks had passed since the Black Unicorn had sunk. There's no greater disgrace than for a regnant to lose his ship. Your ship reflects your status, represents you. The love I had for that vessel. So many glorious days were behind us. Even if I managed to build or steal a new ship, everyone in Regna would know it wasn't the Black Unicorn. The rumors would spread. Jeremy Albatross has been stripped of his manhood. His old tub has sunk and now he floats around in his wooden dinghy. What a loser. But it's a bit early to be thinking about my return to Regna. I should find my older brother, Bidley. He may be one heck of a swindler, but he wouldn't spread rumors about me. I'd have to ask him, as my brother, to find me a new ship, a better one than the Black Unicorn, so that those gossipers from Regna would think I had just swapped my old ship for a new one. Great idea. I do love myself for my gift of finding a way out of any situation. It's true what my mother said, that Bidley got the wits while I got the luck. Hard to say which is more important. Well, I don't know. We'll see about that. Lots of dragonflies I will avoid for now. Let's get to the Garden of Revelation and get that extra stuff. And iron golems should be doable with the cannon I have, right? I do have now 5,000 gold, but I still need a lot more stuff to afford a fort. So yeah, here we go. Next turn. It's a next week as well. I don't remember exactly what's over there, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out eventually. Okay, so just in case... Whoa, it saves every day? I guess so. Wait a moment. Ah, there it is, triple Z, yeah. So I do not need to produce saves because it saves every day for me anyway, right? Yeah, so I can stop saving. Cool. That's what I like. Alright, here we go. Access denied. Password required. A voice boomed from within the iron statue. The presence of these statues on the island warned me from the beginning. I assumed they were golems, possibly guarding something valuable. Captain, it looks like the guard of an old storehouse of some kind, said Patrice, pointing over the golem's back. Surely there's lots of booty in there. Password not given. Trespassers will be killed, boomed the iron guard, jarring me from my deliberations. Suddenly the guards attacked. 24 of them, which is totally fine. So we'll be kiting them with our girls over here. These two, you know, get the most fun. Come closer, boys. And feel my cannon. Bam. Oh. I see. These guys only have 4 shots, so I will not shoot yet. But we may need to keep one away still, so that they don't come too close. So let's sacrifice one. But the other one will wait for now, just like everybody else, and these 3 can move forward. Alright, how many? 2 to 5. So I will try to kill more than 3. Nope, didn't work. Didn't work. But we can save you, although I want to keep this guy still over there. I probably want also to come here and here, defend, start with the 3, push the 1. I mean, these guys will most likely go after the cannon. It's already in their reach in 2 turns, so they will not turn around too much. But if I first this one goes, and then the 3, and then the 6. So if I well, let's try here and back there. We'll see. Kill the 3, nice. And this guy will probably go after the cannon, right? No, he even goes somewhere else. Well, his own fault. We can go back, and that's basically all we need to do, right? The cannon has 24 shots. No, only 8. Hey, wait a moment, why only 8 shots? I thought he had more. We'll need to buy something. We'll need to buy a thing that gives us infinite shots. And there we go, basic wisdom, expert logistics. I think I don't need expert wisdom as I explained, so let's go for expert logistics. And then we can go here and buy something like the extra ammo from the ammo cart, right? And then we can go here, a pack of ogres. And I think we can also split the episode into 2 episodes. What do you think? I think, yeah, I think we can do that. So let's save as, what is this? Episode 01, end of it, right? And when we come back, we'll finish this scenario. It will probably like, I don't know, half an hour episode, but I don't want to make something more than an hour. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think, and see you next time. Bye bye.